Take a deep breath in and exhale. Close your eyes. Keep breathing deeply. See yourself entering into a place that goes beyond the physical place you are at. It's a place where our souls are able to meet each other, to acknowledge each other, to nourish and celebrate each other. Call this place special, magical, blessed, sacred place. Use the word that resonates with you the most. It's your space, it's your meditation, and this is about your life. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, see yourself in the present, surrounded by the entity that you value the most. God, the higher power, the source, the universe, the Holy Spirit, whatever it is perfect in the perceived imperfections that others may have around your beliefs, and even in the perceived imperfections in your own beliefs about your own beliefs. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, realize that when you took that breath of air, you weren't concerned that if there was going to be oxygen or not in that air. Therefore, as you flow with that, flow with the fact that this meditation is already working on you and for you. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, see yourself bathing, surrounded in love. Oxygen could be a form of love, essential for your life and the reach of your nose. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare that you know it was a wise decision to step up into this space. By having done so, you gave yourself the gift for your mind to have the opportunity to become stronger, sharper, and more precise. For your spirit to become stronger, for your heart to become more loving, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, trust and flow that is working, that it is already working. And if you are trying to tell me, but maybe for me it doesn't work because fill the blank, realize that whatever it is that shows up is part of your message for today. So it's already working anyway. Why do you believe you are undeserving? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare that you are totally committed, totally able to make the most of this time and from your life. Declare that you are willing to receive your message with curiosity, as an ally, aware that is coming all the way from the subconscious to the conscious, and that whatever it is that shows up is giving yourself the opportunity to heal. What an awesome thing, to heal. If you're thinking, I am healthy, What about the emotional wounds? Those that no one knows about you. Those that you have forgotten but suddenly show up here. Isn't it amazing that when it shows up, it's giving you the opportunity to heal that? To allow a stronger version of yourself to develop? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go every attachment to a specific way or form. Are you keeping in mind that the message could show up as a thought, memory, body sensation, particular emotion during your time in this meditation after being here? Take a deep breath in and exhale. Let go any attachment to receive a specific message. Is that an option? Indeed it is. However, are you aware that the universe is infinite? Infinity rule? Infinity rule. Therefore, what if right now you consciously and intentionally choose to embrace whatever it is that shows up? Does that mean that you have to totally forget about fill the blank? Of course not. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it go. Let it go. Let it all go. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare that you honor your inner fire and you find options to solve the most important issues. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issues. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issues. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, observe which came first. A thought, a memory, body sensation, a particular emotion. Any of that is attached to your past, to your present circumstances, to your future. Any of that is inspiring you to repeat the affirmation, or is putting you in despair. Are you feeling the impulse to explain to me? What have you done or not done? What have been done to you or not done? Are you trying to shout at me? You have no idea what I have gone through. And you know what? You are absolutely right. Thank you for being here anyway. Thank you for allowing my soul to reach yours. Do you realize that your life has a purpose, even beyond your present circumstances, even beyond what you perceive is your past? You are here seeking answers. And by having done so, you are able to keep doing a difference in your life and in the life of others. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issues. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issues. What if right now you choose to ask yourself, what is the most important thing to negotiate at this moment? What do you believe is the most important thing to negotiate at this moment? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, observe if you went to your past, to your present circumstances, to your future. Observe if you thought about negotiating big projects, big things, external things with others, or internal with yourself. Observe if your focus is in only one area of your life. Are you keeping in mind that you are more than one area of your life? Vocational, physical, financial, familial, mental, spiritual, social. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, relax. Be grateful to be aware that this meditation is about expanding your sphere of consciousness, expanding your sphere of awareness, expanding and raising your level of alertness. And by being here, you are already achieving that. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issues. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issues. Is it possible that still today, every day you think about an unsolved issue from your past? What do you perceive was or it is an unsolved issue from your past? Who have you told yourself you are because of your perceptions about your past? What you have done or not done? What others have done to you or not done? What you were expecting to receive and you didn't get it. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issues. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issues. Observe, who are you telling yourself you are? Who are you telling yourself you can or can't be? And how is that related with your perceptions about solving or not the most important issues? Who do you tell you are when you feel unable to solve the most important issues? The question is, are you choosing the most important issue, or are you working on looking for options to someone else's that told you that should be your most important issue? This must be your most important issue. Fill the blank. At this time of your life, you're supposed to have. At this time of your life, you're supposed to be. At this time of your life, you are supposed to do. Fill all those blanks. Take a deep breath in and exhale anything that could be overwhelming. Is it possible that right now you are choosing the most important issues based on what others have told you that they should be? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issue. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issue. Do you realize that to find options to the most important issue, it is important having defined which is that most important issue with your own standards in your own terms? Or are you using the standards of others? And then don't realize why something isn't working. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issue. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issues. Look into the future. Which do you believe should be your most important issues? What do you believe have to be your most important issue? Are you aware that even that future that you are looking at could be only a small reduced version of the future that you could actually live, you could actually reach? Is it possible that by refocusing on the most important issue for you, you transform that future? Of course there is. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issue. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issues. Look into the future. The higher version of yourself in every area of your life. Vocational, physical, financial, familiar, mental, social, spiritual. What is one of your most important issues you consider to be having peace of mind? Do you believe that goal is a worthy goal? Or that's a goal unworthy of your time? Really? Do you realize that when you don't prioritize your mental health, your peace of mind, you stop seeing options, or you choose the options that whoever present at you? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issues. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issues. Look into your self-image. Look into all those labels that you have get around your life. Every time that you perceive you were able or unable to solve an important issue, to find options or not. Which of those labels that you have placed on you are you willing to take out and review to develop a stronger version of yourself? relax, you can place them back if that is what you want. And declare, I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, I align with the future where I can choose the most important issues. How does that look like for you? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I honor my inner fire and I find options to solve the most important issues. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issues. Are you aware that in order for you to step up into new levels of service, profits, health, freedom, and greatness, in whichever way you value the most, your willingness to be the one who chooses what is the most important issue for you makes a difference in the options that you are going to be able to find. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issue. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issue. If you perceive that indeed I am great at finding options to solve the most important issues, I am great at determining which is the most important issue. That is the reason I am so successful at fill the blank. How are you interacting with others? That you perceive that the issues they are bringing to you are not that important. Do you even listen to them? How do you speak about them? How do you speak to them? Do you treat them with respect? Or once you have labeled that what others call an important issue is something unworthy of your time, is it possible that you have close to their ideas, close to their projects, close to what they bring to the table? Because you know better. That's the reason you are fill the blank. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issues. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issues. Do you realize that in order for you to grow, working on solving the most important issues require to listen to others, even at the risk that they bring you something that you label as unworthy? What if something of what they are bringing to you is true, is really important, and you are overlooking it? Do you realize how many companies, how many empires overlook things that someone for saying this is an important issue, but since this person looked like fill the blank, no one wanted to pay attention. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issues. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issues. What if right now you choose to look in which ways you could negotiate with yourself about your future? What are you willing to stop doing? What are you willing to start doing? What are you willing to modify as you do? Take a deep breath in and exhale anything that could be overwhelming. Accept it, embrace it as part of the message for today. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I honor my inner fire and I find options to solve the most important issue. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issue. What if, instead of being attached to a future with lot of details, you choose to see a higher, evolved version of yourself, able to define the most important issues in every area of the life of this version? What if right now you choose to declare that you adjust your perspective about who you are? And from a place of love, you determine the most important issues. I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, I determine the most important issues. I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, I choose the most important issues. How does that look like for you? Do you believe that taking actions, taking decisions, make plans from a place of love is a weak strategy? Or is a powerful strategy? Do you believe it's a strategy for losers? Are you keeping in mind that whatever it is that you believe, it is true for you? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issues. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issues. Could it be possible that you have had times in your life that you work non-stop trying to solve issues that you didn't even care, but they were important for fill the blank? Do you believe that now that you realize it, that was wrong? That was great? Are you judging yourself? Are you realizing that today's standards that you have in your life weren't the same that you have it at that moment? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issues. I honor my inner fire I found options to solve the most important issues. What if you choose to see whatever it is in your past or in your present circumstances that is bringing some pain? Even if you imagine future, anything that brings you some kind of discomfort. What if you choose to learn, grow, and evolve from those perceptions? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issues. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issues. Could it be that you look for issues that are not that important to distract your mind? Could it be that you are doing that to feel that you have at least one small win? Do you believe that every issue has to be solved or that it has to be solved by you? Could it be that some issues are only there for giving yourself the opportunity to learn, grow, and evolve from them? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issues. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issues. I honor my inner fire and I found options to solve the most important issues.